Alright, I guess I'm just gonna wing this. So, here's me tracing everything onto a piece of foam. That's basically the ass armor. I probably shouldn't say that, I'm gonna get demonetized. It doesn't matter anyways, I don't get any views, but like, so there's me fixing the posterior armor. That's what I'm gonna call it. And then I'm gonna open this thing, which is also for the, it's for the front of the posterior armor, I guess. So, anterior arm. Yeah, you know what? Never mind. So here's me tracing. I think this is for the calves. Yeah, it's for the calves. Yeah, it's for the basically the bottom half of my legs. This actually ended up not working. Well, this pattern, I mean, so I ended up having to fix it, and I'm sorry you can't see me cutting this. But, yeah, this ended up not working, so I ended up having to take it apart. So we don't talk about that. And this piece was for the thigh piece, which worked out fantastically. Well, at least mostly. I kind of didn't do a very good job in terms of cutting it, which meant that I did. Oh, wow, what happened there? Okay, it got really blurry. Anyways, so here's me. I guess. Snip. I am recording this at night, but I can't tell if I'm watching like a vlog of my characters recently. So I guess this is why I'm doing this. But yeah, so here's me applying. Well, contact cement. Contact cement is very important, by the way. Super important. I really like using it. It's great. It's perfect. You should definitely try using it. Oh, I wonder if I could figure out these words directions. Anyways, so glue. Yes. So I was putting in those pieces, and this is really a tutorial, but it does show the process. So making sure everything's tacky, and just apply it. And you'll see what I mean in a second. But it wasn't the best template. So it's just me putting it together, and there you see it's not really together. It did end up looking completely fine though. So this is for the knees, and then it's just me tracing everything. Well, it was scrap, so it worked out at least, and I had enough scrap pieces of foam. Just so you know, I use 0.4 millimeter foam for most of it, and then for I think the thighs and the upper armor, I used some 0.8 millimeter because it was thicker, would look better, and it just layered on better. So that's kind of what I used. Contact cement again because it's my favorite, and it's a lot better than hot glue. You know, when I say it's a lot better than hot glue, I mean it's like ideal. Reason being that it's actually like when it's tacky and it just goes together so well. Anyways, here's me priming everything. And then there's painting. This part's really satisfying for some reason. I don't know. I'm just gonna let you watch. Right, so anyways, that's just me putting on the first coat, which is it's mostly black, kind of grayish. So I did have to color correct some of this later, but you know, it worked out. It's fine. Man, this part's really satisfying though. So I did have to paint this, the thigh armor two different colors, because they are actually two different colors, especially for Hunter. So I did also just kind of paint whichever one I had. It was, you know, it's so difficult to explain. Yeah, so basically, whenever I had a certain paint, I would just paint everything with that color, so I didn't have to remix the paint, make sure it was right. So here's me painting the calf armor, which, as you can tell, I did correct the placement of everything. And, yeah. So once again, there's me painting this. You can't really see it, sorry. But it is two different colors, well, two different shades basically. It's like a lighter gray and then a darker gray or black in the middle. Well, not the middle. It's basically on the inner sides. And it was the same with the knee pads. I don't really know if I should explain my methods, but it's kind of just blending everything out and like making sure the details are right. So usually I like dry brush everything on, and usually it works out that way, except for the fact that my brush wasn't dry on the first stroke, so I did have to go back and fix that, but it worked out in the end. And then this part, I had to make sure the pattern was correct, so I aligned it first before I blended everything in, and then made sure it was shaded correctly, because for some reason his armor looks like this. Dude, I don't even know. Anyways, this part was really satisfying. I really like painting this piece. It was really nice. I don't know. Of the details, I had to look at some of them. I think one small bit was like blue, so that was interesting. Here's a really satisfying part. Well, while I was painting it, it was quite nice because it was really easy to just like brush on everything, and personally I really liked it. And just watch for the finished product, dude. Ooh, here's me putting it on. Alright, so here's a harness, which I struggle with usually, because I don't really know which way it goes sometimes. It's me struggling with it, and then... why would you look at that as thigh pieces? So it's easy to put those on first, and I put the calf armors on after, which you could see I'm kind of struggling with, but it's fine. Anyways, so that's me jumping around, and then I usually put on the upper body, the kidney armor first, and then I put on that piece that goes over it, and then that usually, so I don't have to, put that on later while I have gloves on, and then, so I tried putting that on by myself, but I had to go with my sister, and I should be back soon. Yeah, okay, so it's me putting that back on again, and then the arm pieces and gloves, and done. Okay, so here's the finished product. Looks pretty neat. This was actually when I didn't finish priming everything. The other video was actually older than this one, but I just wanted to show you the finished product. Basically, I didn't finish the vibe related yet. There will be a separate video on that. So yeah, hope you enjoyed.